Okay, hey everyone. This is only my third time doing this on camera. I don't have a studio yet. We are moving soon. I cannot wait until our house is done. I won't be sitting in my kitchen randomly. Not that I'm gonna get any better at it, but anyways, this video is going to be about the Crama taking place with Ryan Upchurch, Ronnie, Ikmel, Zaname, and I'm also going to include some insights about the case. I know there's a great debate going on whether or not to discuss it, but I haven't made a video in like a week about it, and these things have been weighing on me. And I also haven't seen anyone comprehensively explain how all of this Crama has started, which has now turned into even bigger. Xaname's on Popcorn Planet, or was shortly ago. Tony Dodge responded to questions by Ryan Upchurch with vulgar jokes to try to make light of the situation or the accusations, which didn't make it any better. There's a guy named Psychobabble who's been parodying Ryan, was rude to Ryan's mom, parodied Zav, and all of this has happened during the case. I think if we had gotten more answers, people would find it easier to just stick to the facts, and there wouldn't be so much speculation, but it is what it is. What I'm gonna start with, and despite the origin of this being a man named Ronnie Jones called into the channel, Ikmel answered the call, was taking random callers. It was clear they had spoke prior. Ronnie had the number, so he called in, and Ronnie then says that he had cousins at the party that Kiely Rodni came up missing at. Kiely Rodni's from Truckee, California. She's now 17. She would have been 16 at the time she went missing, and she was later retrieved by YouTubers called Adventures with Purpose after law enforcement had searched for about 2 weeks and hadn't found her. She was found in the Prosser Reservoir, which was by where they were allegedly partying the night before, by Adventures with Purpose, who does cold case investigations and specializes in finding vehicles and people in vehicles underwater that law enforcement and other organizations have not been able to find. Now, Ronnie goes on Ikmel's and talks about how his cousins saw Kiely Rodni the night she went missing, and that she was intoxicated, and he described other parts. If you want to watch it more thoroughly, this is already going to be long, so I didn't want to include that too because that was long. He calls in once, says what I just said, and when he gets off the phone, another caller calls in, and he says that he was not at the party himself and makes that clear. And the caller that calls in afterwards says, dude was at that party, he's going to be in trouble, and makes a joke. Because the caller says that, and I think the chat started popping off, he ends up calling in again, same live. Doesn't look good for a random caller to call in and do damage control. Like, if you're telling the truth, why do you care? You already talked to LE. If you're not on social media, like it'd been claimed, I didn't really see the big deal. Ikmel wasn't even really freaking out, or wasn't really paying attention to the people that were like saying what the heck, but maybe he would have eventually, I don't know. Okay, well, after that then Ryan ends up confronting the guy, because when he calls in again, he starts stating things slightly differently than he had on the call prior. Saying that he never said that his cousins had seen her intoxicated, and just changing his story a little bit. Maybe you forgot. I don't know. And Ryan confronts him and pretty much calls him a liar. Well, then, shortly after that, a guy named Miro started trolling Ryan. I don't think he was just trolling Ryan. I think he was trolling the investigation. And I also wonder, and I think it's already been speculated, that he has something to do with the strange messages that Tony Dodge got. But I have something else about that I want to point out, which I will later in the video. He ends up like messaging Ryan, and Ryan ends up uncovering that he's Ronnie Jones. Now, Ronnie Jones claims that he put the name Miro, and you'll hear this later on too, because I'm including the clip from DeetS on the Streets of Queen Bee's Live, that he put the name Miro in his Instagram because he wanted to troll Ryan and get him back for calling him out on Ikmal's show. Well, amidst all that, a girl named Anime enters the scene and is on Tony Dodge's panel. Now, I gotta look up the date of Tony Dodge's panel because I don't know if that's before or after, and I'll state clearly in this after I look it up in a second. She went out and kayaked on August 19th at Prosser Reservoir. Everyone thought that was strange. Okay, I just said that Xana May, I'm editing now, went there on the 22nd. You be the judge. You'll see her phone. It appears to me that there's a 1 in front of the number of the date rather than a 2. And her panel with Ryan and Tony was August 19th. So potentially the same day. And Kiely was sadly found on August 21st. So that further makes no sense to me that it would be on the 22nd. I just heard that she said it was the 22nd. I didn't hear her directly say that. But the biggest suspicion about it was that it was a day or 2 before Kiely was found that she kayaked out there. And people found it disturbing that she could have potentially kayaked over her body. Because then Kiely was found there shortly after by Adventures with Purpose, and then she deletes the video once people start thinking it's strange she was out there like kayaking over where the body was found, where Kylie's body was found. And now because of that, and because of Ryan Upchurch's big following, and they love and support him, and because he's called these people out for their inconsistencies and lies, there are some lies. She's gotten some heat for that. So what I'm going to start with are snapshots, because the video's gone. I can't even find it on channels that shared it other than what Ryan's played in lives or other people have played in lives of it, just analyzing it and stuff, which could be done not even because it's anime. It could be done just because it's a video of the crime scene or the potential area of a horrific accident. And it's her kayak and her dog, and it's just her going into the water, coming out, and then there's a little part where she is showing where she's going on her phone, and people speculate that she points to right where Kiely was found. She like goes, and her finger is right there on the map, but whether or not that was a Freudian slip, I don't know. You can be the judge. So that's what I'm going to start with, though, the kayak pictures, excuse me. And then I'm going to go on to the first panel Ryan Upchurch, Xana and Tony Dodge did on Tony Dodge's panel, and see how it started and how they were cordial. Except for when Ryan gets up there, you can tell Xana does not like him, in my opinion. She's like going like this with her shirt the whole time, and she looks tense. And then she already has pictures like ready on her computer, and it looks like she's typing the whole time on her computer to pull up and confront Ryan with, to say, oh, how do you explain this? That's a black lake, not a white lake. And you'll see that because I'm about to play it. So stick around, take a seat. I hope this isn't too big of an SH show. And here we go. So this is her arriving at Prosser, getting ready to like walk to where, I don't know where her car is at this point. She's getting ready to go, or after she had kayaked, and it's about to be in motion where she points at where I think it's where her car's parked. I could be wrong, or where she's about to walk to. And this is from Ryan's channel. It's the only place I could find this video because she deleted it. Here we go.
Watch over here. She's gonna show a red ping on where she parked. Where she parked is where they thought shit was, where they told people shit was, but it wasn't. So watch. Look, there's her ping. Here's where she's at. Look where she's walking.
Yo,
to, now watch
that's
where she's
crazy.
Now watch what her finger does. Hang on. Look, this is what I meant. And then point. Oh, where'd you just point to, Zanime? Looks
Right
like you
there
pointed with a
across the
fucking
floor.
garland in the water. What? Did you see where she pointed?
Why did she feel the need to?
No, these are screenshots of her being out there. Yeah. To me, it kind of looks like it says the 13th. Maybe she was there on the 13th and she said she was there on the 13th, but it's hard to know because she took it down and I haven't heard her address it, which could be partially my fault because I haven't watched the channels that she went on other than the short while I watched Popcorn Planet today. Now we're going to proceed with the original panel with Ryan, Tony,
Ryan,
and
oh
Zanime.
my goodness. You're too funny, Ryan, but no, it's a pleasure to have you, my friend. Thanks for joining us. It's a
Oh, dude, no problem.
so what do you
Thanks
think
for having
about this? Yeah, definitely. I appreciate what you're doing as well. And
Now, she claims to be new at this or was new 5 months ago and then took a break, but she has a mic boom, and a couple different monitors, and she's capable of screen sharing with Tony. He lets her screen share, and I think she'd been on his panel a couple times before this, but she's definitely typing the entire time. I don't know if that's in the chat or what, but yeah.
my stepson loves you, by the way. I gotta give maybe you can say hi to my stepson Jeff Peck. He's watching. He loves you.
Yo, what up, Jeff? What you doing, Steve?
He's a big fan of yours. He loves. I didn't even know who you were because you're a younger guy, but you're so. I'm like, how did I not know who Upchurch? I'm a Tracy.
Look at that. Tony's very excited. Zanime is not.
He loves. I didn't even know who you were because you're a younger guy, but you're so. I'm like, how did I not know who Upchurch? I'm a Tracy Lawrence guy, a George Strait guy, and then that was my flavor. It was the old school guys, Toby Keith and all those guys, you know.
Oh, I got a Toby Keith guitar, bro.
Do you really? I bet you do. You
Probably
probably
have the Toby Keith guitar. Hold on.
I was just excited to go to Toby Keith's restaurant. I mean, Toby Keith had a whole bunch of restaurants. I don't know if he's done the restaurants anymore, but Toby Keith had a.
So clearly Tony fanboyed and Zanime was respectful. And what took place on this panel was Tony starts talking to Ryan about the Instagram messages he got and how it was someone claiming to know of 3 women who had abducted Kiely and had her in their basement, and also throws out some names of apartments, and there's a bunch of other semantics. Then a caller calls in claiming to know all about the information in the messages and states that the name of the apartments that they had said are also located in Reno, Nevada, not only Miami, like in the Instagram messages, but they conclude that the caller is Miro. So potentially Miro followed Ryan to All American Dream Chasers channel and trolled him on there. Zanime didn't really address it much, but more disinformation insertion, it appeared to me. And this is where she takes up for Ronnie. So she did that the first time interacting with Ryan.
Okay,
Hey,
here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Zanime. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I just found a couple photos, and you're saying the sneakers photos. I just want to share this right here. All right, let's see. Okay, can you share my screen, Tony?
I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
I gotta get some messages
Yeah, thank
coming.
you.
I got some messages coming in that the chat's on fire because Mr. Upchurch is in the house and we're on fire right now. Thank you, Ryan,
Yes.
for
joining
us.
This right here, these are the sneakers that you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this right here are leggings.
Leggings? What do you mean?
Well, you say the Ryan is white, so
it is. Look at the shadow on the ground. Look at the shadow on the ground.
But what about this?
The sunlight. Look at the sunlight in the shadow. That's going to be dark anyway. Look how big his cargo shorts are. It's going to cast a shadow. I can get on Instagram and show you my leg casting the same exact shadow right now.
Okay, what about this? It's leggings or shorts? These are shorts, right? But these are leggings.
Why are those leggings?
And then
why are those leggings?
Well, because to me, it does not look like a white guy.
How
So
do you know?
one,
Look
I
at the
don't. I
shadow.
don't.
No, look. I
But
work
why?
with
Yeah.
lighting.
But
I
you
work with
cannot tell what kind of person is by the shadow. The
I'm
shadow is
trying to
gray.
tell you. I'm trying.
Now, could Ryan have definitely handled this better? For sure. But I think this is after he'd been trolled behind the scenes. I mean, I watched the caller on the panel before this, and it's crazy people were going to those lengths. And in my opinion, they were also calling law enforcement with the same tips, because Miro on Ryan's recording admits to calling in and says Ronnie, that he knows Ronnie is too. Next thing you know, I watched the PIO, the Angela lady, get on there, the public information officer, and say that they're still begging for information. However, they keep having the same people calling the same information, which is obstructing the investigation. So what was really going on?
All right,
And
once
your
again,
community is
why are
deriving
you
your.
lying?
I'm
Why
not
are you lying?
I'm
Why
not
are you lying saying I killed your dog or you killed your dog? Why?
Go ahead and answer it, Zanime. You're saying he.
I
Yeah,
can.
you said. Go ahead.
I
No, go ahead and
said.
answer.
I said
Zanime.
your community
Nope. That ain't what you said. Nope. You're lying. You can't be this
mentioned
stupid.
that Ryan said that Senna Meigs killed and buried her dog at the campground.
Why are you lying? There's no video of that being said. You are putting false information on Tony Dodge's page. You have no content. You're a fucking nobody. Why are you
Okay.
here lying
Wait,
for the other people?
I'm being extremely respectful to you right now. Why are you
It's
yelling
not
at me?
about respect. It's about finding a little girl, dude.
Yeah.
Are you fucking stupid?
Oh, of course. Of course, it's about finding a little girl.
Tony, are you serious, bro?
Ryan,
Are you
this is
letting everybody here see that you have this
Hey.
much not common sense?
Ryan. Relax. Take a deep breath. Okay, I got nothing against you, Ryan. Just relax. Okay, relax. No, Ryan, look. Ryan, just take a deep breath. Okay, no, just relax, man. Relax.
Everything's fine.
Ryan, I'm worried about you, my friend. I love you, man. I love you. You're
You don't know me. Why are you worried about
Ryan,
me?
Ryan, listen. Ryan, I know you're a good guy. I know you are. I know you're
I think
passionate.
your community is worried about you as well.
Ryan, let me talk to.
No, things like that, your community is worried about you as well, as if she cares. That's just antagonizing. And in the previous one, the panel, she had asked him what he takes because he's so energetic. And then when he says, "What do you mean what I take?" I might be paraphrasing. She says, "Oh, caffeine," suggesting or asking how he's so stimulated. He then says, "Oh, just apple juice," and starts to say the amount of apples that equal a Red Bull. And she says an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So it's definitely coming from both directions, but Ryan is definitely much more animated.
Ryan, I get it. Hey, hold on, Ryan, I get it, man. I respect you. I love you. I know you're very passionate. Hey, I respect you for that. No, relax, Ryan. I get it, man. I get it. You're worked up. You're passionate. Just take a deep breath. Nobody's here to. You're okay, man. It's okay.
I know
I love
okay.
you. I respect
Why
you.
can't one person answer one question?
All right, let's let her answer this. Okay, Zanime, what's going on? Did he say this or not? Just let's get to it. All right.
There are quite
yes or no?
few comments. I did not actually hear him say this.
Okay, so
but there are a lot of comments.
wrong. Okay, Zanime, you're wrong. No, okay. Ryan's pissed. Zanime, you just have to admit that he didn't say that. You said he said it. He didn't say it. You got to admit that you're wrong, Zanime.
His community said
It's him.
Ryan said, I will find the comments.
Okay.
Said Ryan said that Zena Makes buried her dog at the campground.
Okay.
Lies.
We're gonna get this ironed out. Okay, Ryan,
You're not
relax, my
fucking sit
friend.
here and lie on me.
Well, she's admitting okay. We're gonna get this straightened out. Zanime, if you're wrong, just admit it. Please admit that you're wrong.
I am not wrong.
Then show the video.
You're saying he said this.
Comments, the comments that your community is driving, that they say that Ryan is saying that the narrative your community is driving, that Ryan has said that Zena Makes has killed her dog and buried it in a campground.
You're a liar.
Okay.
Where's the video?
That's hearsay. That's Zanime, that's hearsay. You can't come on here and say something that's not true, Zanime. You can't do that. You can't do that to him. You can't say that.
What do criminals do, Tony?
I will prove it.
They lie. Ryan, I love you, man. Ryan.
She has no content. It's common sense, dude.
No.
And look, she's still typing throughout this. Is she responding to the chat? I don't know, but it's interesting.
The only video she has is talking about fucking Ukraine and being in Truckee. Are you fucking serious?
Right. I get it. You can't. Okay, listen, Zanime. I know you're from the Ukraine. You got to understand. I know you're smart. You can't come on here and say that he said it unless you actually have proof. What you're saying is somebody else said that he said it. That'd be like somebody saying to me that, Ryan said something about me, and I go up here and say, well, Ryan said this about me, but I have no proof other than that somebody else had told me that. That's called hearsay. You can't say that he said it. He didn't say that. He's saying he didn't say it. You have no proof of that, Zanime. And I'm not trying to beat you up. Yeah, no, Ryan, I got total respect for you, bro. I really do. We got to get this straight now. You can't come up here and say
we have to.
Ryan,
we have to.
So I'm going to presume this is why Zanime said that Tony Dodge created the bus that she got ran over with on Popcorn Planet yesterday.
Yes.
Facts, dude. You can't be dragging shit out.
Exactly. Ryan, we both agree on this. She's Zanime. You can't. I mean, if he said it, I think he would admit to it. I think, right, Ryan, if you did say it, you would admit to it. If you did say it. Of course.
Where are the cops? See? Where are the cops right now? Roseville.
Right.
Okay, Ryan, you have said you know where Kiely is.
Why you? No, I didn't. I said I know who has her. Why are you lying again? Everyone's watching you lie, and I'm recording this, and it's fucking awesome.
All right, we're gonna go viral.
This is Ryan. And also,
Ryan, just relax, man. It's okay.
Dude, it's not about relaxing. It's easy,
but Zanime, honestly.
Oh, it looks like she's getting notes. Maybe from the chat, maybe from someone else, maybe notes she made, but it looks like it.
Honestly, you can't say that if it's hearsay, it's hearsay. It's a rumor. Somebody said that he said it, but he's telling you right here in front of the world, Zanime.
What do I have to gain or lose?
He's got millions of followers, Zanime. There's millions of people that are gonna watch this. Millions. And you're saying that he's saying
I know that. I know that. I will find
you're wrong. Just admit that you're wrong.
Admit you're wrong.
Just admit you're wrong. Exactly. See, Zanime.
Look, that's not somebody who wants to find a little girl, bro. That's somebody right there who knows where the little girl is. Tell me I'm wrong.
You are wrong. You are 100% wrong.
So
I do not know.
Why are you so defensive?
I do not know where the little girl is.
Why are you so defensive?
And then why are you bringing all of this up?
Because, bitch, you were in Truckee. You're on here lying right now, saying I said stuff I didn't say. That's what criminals do.
All right, I'm calling. Okay, Ryan, come on. I mean, come on, man. I know
you're
upset. But don't be calling her the B word. Come on, please. I'm just asking you, man.
I don't give a fuck. She's sitting there saying I'm lying. She's saying the shit that ain't true.
Right, but we got to watch. Okay, all right.
You said.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I have to backtrack a little bit. No, you said where where Ikadmel knows where Kiely is.
I think he does. I think you do too.
That. I do not.
Then why are you spreading misinformation?
I do not know where the Kiely is.
Then where did you come from, bro? Where'd you come from, bro? Why are you on this podcast when you ain't got no?
She says, I do not know where the Kiely is. And then she says, we need to drop that. But she was the one that just brought it up. But maybe she means people need to stop saying that.
Fucking followers and nothing to do with it. And you ain't looking for her.
Why are you calling me bro?
That was the dumbest fucking thing you could ever have said. Why are you calling me bro? What the fuck does that mean? Are you on drugs?
No, I am not on drugs.
Okay, then why the fuck did you just say that? Ryan said, I buried my dog. Look, people, a dog. I didn't say that. That's misinformation.
That is. I mean, he's got you on that. You just got to admit you're wrong.
Y'all are sloppy. Y'all suck.
No,
I will find it.
Somebody's gonna be pissed at you,
I don't have it. I have it in my files.
I don't give a fuck about your files, bro.
I have it in my files.
I don't care.
Show it to you.
I don't care. You're still a liar, dude.
I am not.
Okay, then why are you lying?
Ryan, thank you for your opinion.
You don't have to say thank you. I don't fucking like you. You're lying.
I don't care if you like me. I don't have to
knows you're lying.
Well, here's the thing. I just want to make it clear that Zanime, you got to understand that if you can't say he said something if you don't have that proof. I mean, if you just heard it from somebody else. I mean, if you got proof, like if you can show a video of him saying that, then you've got something. But you can't just say that somebody else said that, so it's a fact. I mean, anybody can say anything about Ryan or me or you.
Where did she come from?
Ryan, I don't know, man. I respect both of you. This is a complete mess. We got a shit show here,
and that's why she's freaking out, bro. It's not a mess. It's very simple to figure out. Why do you think everybody's telling me I'm on drugs, dude? I'm the only person who's been figuring shit out before the cops go do it.
Oh, I'll say you're normal. I'll say that. Okay, I'm not gonna. I'm just telling you honestly, bro. I don't know what's going on with you, Ryan. I respect you.
What do you mean by that? What are you fucking talking about, dude?
Okay, when you just get so worked up, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, no shit. That's how I am.
Hold on.
You don't get worked up. That's how you.
You want proof? Hold on.
Why are you so scared? You want proof? Hold on. Why are you so defensive, bro?
What do you have?
I'm pressing your ass. You know, Ikmel.
We're gonna see what she's got.
Ronnie seen somebody at the fucking party. You seen the party. The little girl went missing around the fucking party. Are you all stupid as fuck or something? Do y'all not understand?
All right. Relax.
Even the people in chat, no. I mean, come on. Why'd your boy have to edit the video of the Ronnie dude, bruh? I thought he was coming out with a live. He didn't. Just like I said he wouldn't.
All right, hold on just 1 second. I am going to share my screen.
Okay. All right.
Show us something that don't mean shit.
And her proof is Ryan's video.
Watch.
Yeah, so we'll see what she got. I mean, she's got something. Let's bring it up here. Let's take a look at it. All right.
You ready?
Here we go.
For what? Oh my God. What the fuck? Okay, go. Prove me right. Go. There's no audio.
Yeah, I think you got the audio muted there.
All right, hold on a second.
I'm going to go ahead and pull it up because she's going to try to move it to a spot that makes it not make sense. She's not going to play the whole part.
From the beginning.
She won't play.
I'm only continuing to play this clip because of the ego battle that goes on with her about playing the whole video, and she won't, and then she rage quits when she does.
From the beginning because it makes her look bad. Why do you think she has this on her computer already pulled up? Because she was freaked out watching it. Duh. You're talking to somebody who hangs around fucking criminals, bruh. I hang around people who have been bad people and are good people now.
I'm trying to get the sound over here.
Yeah, you're trying to fucking make it look like something it's not. We know. Please.
Hold on just
Water.
1 second.
No Capri Suns or apple juice, just water today. All right, we'll get this figured out. But yeah,
Yeah. I got.
All right.
I think I got this one.
Yeah, we could
got
be sitting
Ryan
here talking about the little girl, but we're not. We're trying to.
Yeah.
She's trying to solidify that she knows what she's talking about for some fucking reason.
Hey, please hit that like, subscribe. We got Ryan Upchurch. He's fired up. We got Xana Megs and myself. All American Dream Chick.
Hold on. Can you hear? I think I got the sound.
All right, let's do it.
Revealed that they were investigating a buried dog.
Wrong. See, I told you. Move it backwards,
Hold on a
lady.
second. Let me pull it back up a little bit.
In her video in Truckee,
Nope. You got to go back. You're taking the part out where I said that you didn't kill your dog.
the cops car.
Play from the beginning. Play from
You won't.
the beginning.
In Truckee, there was a dog with her.
She's not. She won't play the seconds before, bro, because it proves me right.
Come out and say they revealed that they were investigating.
Tony, are you going to make her fucking move it back or not?
Well, I'm telling her to do it. I just told her to do it. I mean, do it. I don't have the control over it. She's got it. I mean, I don't think you can grab it.
Move it to where?
To
Just
the part where I
play
said
from
you
the
did.
beginning. Play from the beginning. All right, play from the beginning. Play from the beginning.
You won't.
Xana Megs.
I'm not gonna play it from the beginning.
Told you she's fucking guilty. Boom, motherfuckers.
All right. Yeah, Ryan's right then.
Thank you, Tony.
But if you're not playing it, well, how come you won't play from the beginning?
Because this is actually the part.
No, it ain't.
Play
No,
from
it
the beginning. No, just play from the beginning.
Round of applause, Creek Squad. That's in the comments.
Hold on just 1 second.
I don't know why you wouldn't play from the beginning. He's asking you to play from the beginning. I mean, why not?
Don't you know, Tony? I'm on drugs. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah.
I'm 30 and I look 25 because I'm on drugs.
All right.
The rest of this is her not playing it, and then I think they start to play it, and she says she's going to leave because she can't take any more of the abuse, and that's the end. The next part is Ronnie showing up on Queen Bee's panel after saying he wouldn't show his face again because of the safety of his family. But he shows up on her panel, and you're about to hear what he says.
So I'm taking screenshots. I'm deleting my Instagram. And it was funny. I don't know if you guys remember the whole Miro thing.
I do.
Okay, so the whole Miro thing. What's hella funny is that I knew that Ryan was on some BS anyway, and I didn't owe it to him to talk to him. So when he posted that whole Miro video saying, oh, Miro is this one guy who lives in Sacramento and all that, I was like, oh, okay. This guy thinks he's onto somebody else. He thinks somebody else is involved. So when I deleted my Instagram, I purposely put Miro in my bio on purpose. And I've already let that be known. And some people were telling me, oh, that wasn't a good idea. I was like, I don't really care. He already blasted me. He already exposed me. He took pictures of my kids and put them out there. Like, whatever. I'm going to send him in a tailspin. And it did send him in a tailspin. Started just going off with that, saying, oh, look at this. And then posting my Instagram profile and all that.
He posted
So
your
at that
kids'
point-
pictures?
Yes, he did.
I hope you have a lawyer. You do,
Oh,
right?
everything's been taken care of.
All
So,
right,
but yeah, but he did that, and I was like, my kids have nothing to do with this dude. And it's like, how am I going to be able to protect them if potentially people who follow this guy are going to find my address, which he actually did post my house, and people come to my house. And
My question is why troll? Why return the favor of trolling? Why didn't you just take down your Instagram and just leave it alone?
There was nothing I could do at that point anyway. And even when I did do the whole mural thing, not a lot even came after that anyway. It's not like when I did that, I got some repercussion for it. I didn't get a whole lot after that. Everything already hit before that. I already got the death threats and all that. I already had Placer County. I already did the police reports multiple times. I did all that stuff happened before that. So that was my only way to say fuck you, basically.
I did not done it, but I get what you're saying. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying.
That's the only thing I could do. I'm not big like him. I don't
Well,
understand.
I mean, did you know Ickmel before? Like, did you know him at
No,
all, or did you just follow?
So he says no, but then admits, yes, he's been following Ickmel since Gabby Petito. And someone told me that Xana May has been a member of Ickmel's for 3 years.
as a panel guest?
Here's the thing. When I started listening to the true crime stories and all that, I was following the Gabby Petito case in Florida, and I was watching some WFLA, like the news network in Florida.
So despite saying no, you have been following him and you knew of him. You weren't just a chance caller like it was made out to be.
Florida.
Yeah.
I was watching them, and then I noticed a YouTuber was also covering it, and it was Ickmel. And I was like, oh, so I started watching his channel. I didn't know the dude at all or anything. Obviously, I know him now because we connected because of this. But I was just watching his channel, and so when the whole Kiely Rodni thing came out, the reason why I even called in was because I'm familiar with the area, and I was like, this is like close to home for me. That's the only reason why I even called in to do that, and then it all blew up after that. So yeah, I talked to Ickmel after, so I got closer to him after the fact. But I didn't know him at all from a grain of salt before that.
So y'all don't have a business together and all that crap, right?
No. I wish
Wow.
I had a business.
Wow.
I wish I had a business. And what's crazy is that, like, even offline, like, I can prove to you guys, even if we went offline, I can actually show you guys my ID, that my name is legit Ronnie Jones and all that stuff. Like, it's not a game. It's funny because he tried to say my name was Miro. No, I can show you my ID. My name is Ronnie. So a lot of it was lies, but of course I can't go out there and say, oh, these are lies. No one's gonna fucking believe me. They're gonna believe him. They're just gonna believe him, whatever he comes up with, because he's gonna put a bunch of random pieces together, create a video, and everyone's like, oh yeah, this guy, he has something to do with it. He's from the area. He knows about drugs. He did it. He's friends with Mel and Xana May, and they all are in cahoots together. No, I didn't know Xana.
He proceeds to say that he didn't know Xana May until now, but now they have each other's direct line and stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I believe that, and you can draw your own conclusions. But that's just my speculation. I think half the battle would end if he'd just admit that he knew Ickmel in some capacity, knew Xana May from knowing Ickmel's channel in some capacity, but none of them will do that. Just like the dog video, just rewinding it and admitting a small wrong doesn't happen. Now, the next part is SF investigates, pretty much debating or discrediting what AWP has said. And despite them not publicly naming Jagger, he decides to say that they did. Then he says he has a group that follows him. I don't know if they're trying to besmirch his reputation or what, but it's up for speculation. And here we go.
Tell me if this is true or not, that you were on another channel verifying that was indeed Jagger? Is that true?
No, no, that's getting taken completely out of context. And that,
okay.
So just so you know, so there's a group out there that follows me from case to case to case. And this is all they do. They try to discredit me. What I said was when...
Not funnily enough, that's exactly what he does to Zav when he leaves, by saying that she wished suffering on the family and lumps her with some other girl he's attacking on Twitter that none of us have ever heard of.
We were at the recovery site. Doug from Adventures with Purpose took us off to the side. Now keep in mind, we had, the reason I told this is because we had no idea that he was mic'd. That it was really a hot set, and it was being filmed and everything. So he took us aside and he told us the story about the tow truck driver or the service driver. And I know that they've said that we want to keep, this person's identity private, even though they've described Jagger to a T. But to us, what I disclosed, because this is the truth, is he said that they showed tow truck driver a photo of Jagger, and the tow truck driver said that's him. Now, just so you know, so everybody's clear, I do not buy the story. So I'm not confirming it. I'm saying that is what they told us, that he confirmed it.
So he's definitely not confirming it. However, he's discrediting it. Got it. Definitely helps with all of the looming confusion already going on. Great job.
I'm not saying that they lied about it. I just don't.
I'm so sorry. What story you all talking about?
So he said that he.
So, in my opinion, and speculation only, and for educational and entertainment purposes only, I believe that he has had a history with AWP. He does not like them. I don't know if he was the one that promised a reward that they never got and they considered suing him for it. But yeah, I think there's a lot more than what we're just hearing there. And that we'd probably not want to hear it very much because it'd be nasty on his part.
So they kept. You said it was an open mic, so you heard it, right? Well, you're not supposed to.
No, well, when the Adventures of Purpose came out with that video, you know, our voices are on there, so obviously they were microphoned. But Doug and everybody, we had no idea when we showed up there, you know, that we were being recorded. So what I just told everybody was,
now he may be and I think he is talking about a different conversation than what we see in the video, but they clearly are holding a camera and the family signed releases. So I don't know what the heck he's talking about other than a conversation that they didn't end up showing. Or maybe they did members only, I don't know, but how does this help the case exactly?
hey, listen, you know, in that conversation, they did say that Jagger was the guy. And I've said to everybody was like, I think everybody needs to like dial this.
I swear, if it comes out that he is Sammy's stepdad, I'm going to lose my mind. While he's sitting there trying to, like, he's targeting Jagger more than they did, in my opinion.
Back on Jagger a little bit because nothing's been proven, you know? Like, I mean,
you're the only one that said his name publicly. They even say they understand the conjecture, but that tons of people own the hats that Jagger wears and that they describe in the video. So you're the only one that's literally named him. So the next part is going to be what's currently happened in the last week, and that is Ryan confronting Tony Dodge about messages that were in his messages that were seen when reviewing the panels that I showed at the beginning of this. There was a message that said we can gangbang her, and Ryan decides to go on his panel and confront him about it, and you'll see how he answers it. And neither approaches have helped the situation.
Hey, who you gangbanging in your DMs?
It's your mother. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You gonna answer the question?
I'm
y'all talking.
Hey, I'm answering the question. Are you gonna ask a question?
Yeah. Who are you gangbanging on your DMs, buddy?
Ryan.
Who's that? Who are you talking to?
It's your mom, dude. It's your mom.
You're not getting to me. I'm 31 years old. Who are you gangbanging?
Ryan. It's your mom, dude.
He's not answering the question.
Hey, I'm asking you the question.
Now his heart rate's going up. He's starting to say stupid shit, right?
Hey, you're starting to say stupid shit.
I'm starting to screenshot you talking about gangbanging somebody with another guy.
Ryan.
Who is this?
Ryan.
Oh no, Tony Dodge.
Oh no.
He says, oh no. But look at that lady. She's looking like really trying to figure out what's happening right now.
Oh.
They said we can gangbang her, Tony.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
You know, that was 6 weeks. That was right before this Kiely Rodni case, bud.
Wow, Ryan, you're a genius, man. I appreciate you being here. Wow, you're a genius. Wait, should we just call you Ryan Jones or
Rodni case, bud?
Wow, Ryan. Oh no.
They said we can gangbang her, Tony.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
You know, that was 6 weeks. That was right before this Kiely Rodni case, bud.
Wow, Ryan, you're a genius, man. I appreciate you being here. Wow.
So in conclusion for this panel, he ends up not answering to it, claims on another panel that it was spam, which I'm going to show that's not entirely true in my opinion. And later on, as a defense mechanism, jokes about being a pedophile and a necrophiliac, which people have ran with. Now, this is where I'm going to show, I couldn't do it without doxing my friends and family, showing all of my messages, but the message I'm going to show is, this here was in my messages folder where all my direct messages that I've answered or opened are, and that's where Tony's was. It says Instagram user because it's been since been deleted. It was somebody pretending to be a CJ Faison account. So I'm sure it was reported and taken down. Now here is my spam folder. These automatically go into message requests. I have clothing and jewelry companies ask me to advertise their product a lot of the time, and then random names I've never heard of. And so that's where I can't entirely believe it was spam. It could have just only been opened. I don't know if it was a response, but it had to have at least been open to be in the messages box it was in that he shows. Now, Tony's gotten trolled a lot about this. I think simply just answering that he opened the message, it could have been easily over, but now I'm going to show what's more important to me is the name that was in Tony's Instagram, which was Shishlane Singh. I recognize that name from a Living Lake Time video and donations made to Sheriff Wu.
Does that last name look familiar? Pay attention to that name as well. There that name is again. Interesting, eh? Look at the MAC property. Also look at where all these addresses are. Once you follow the money in the County of Placer public portal for campaign finance disclosures, and you look up that name, oh my, there it is again. MAC 1 doing business as Kulvinder Sandhar. Remember the first Manjit Sandhar? There's Applegate there. There's Mr. Manjit Sandhar and Rose. There they all are. There's their donations. Maybe nothing, but 4,900 is the second highest donation, and that Singh name is important to those DMs, remember? Here's some more interesting things. Eleni Koulinkis is an Obama appointee and the Lieutenant Governor of California. She's the daughter of Angelo Sakopoulos, who is also on the Placer County Sheriff's donation list, who is donating to this guy, Mr. Sheriff Wu. Mr. Wu is on the board of Kids First and Child Abuse Prevention because, you know, he likes to support his interest in early childhood intervention. Mr. Angelo, who is the 80-year-old something father of this girl, also like to donate to everybody in increments of 4,900. He also donated to Gavin and to recall Gavin. Okay, this is where I get wild. Eleni Koulinkis spent 10 years as the trustee World Council of Religions for Peace and was Greek Orthodox Church of America's highest honor trustee, which to me is sus. Of course she went to Dartmouth, but also UC California Berkeley. Same as Sammy's hat. Maybe we should question UC Berkeley.
What does all this mean? I don't know, but I don't believe in coincidences, and there's been a lot of effery in this case. And I mean, I just wanted to get the information out there, and the last thing I'm going to go over is what I've only seen somewhat covered about the corruption in Placer County.
Hey, you want to comment on it?
I already gave you my comments.
Right, but you didn't respond to the new information that we have.
I gave you all my comments and my statements.
Right, so but now we have new information. We have
I'm not going to give you any other comments.
Okay, well right here is an affidavit signed by former Chief District Attorney Jeffrey Wilson.
I was then contacted soon.
If you want to watch the rest, I suggest going over there. It's very interesting, and a couple other channels have covered stuff from their website, Project Veritas. And is it a coincidence that Milo, whatever the heck, or whomever he was informed of or knew about the messages with the last name Singh? Were they trying to lump it into what's previously been alleged? I don't know, but I just wanted to have the information out there. And what the heck? Now I'm going to conclude with Andy asking why Xana May's gotten more heat than Tony Dodge. Is that really even a question at this point in the video, especially? But take it for what it's worth. She claims it's because she told the truth. We saw in this video that answer, like being asked a simple question about why she had a ping on her screen. She says that because she was parked across from it and decided to go there. That does not help people's suspicion about how she ended up at a potential crime scene. But I hope everyone has a good day, afternoon, night, and that you were distracted or enjoyed this video for a little bit. Talk to you later.
Let her talk. He was like simping over Sammy. Like, I understand the frustration of Tony, but why is Tony not getting as much like attention as you? Do you wonder that? Like, is Tony
he
like
is now? But I'll take.
he is now, okay,
he is now, right, Xanamir?
Yeah, I was like, it seemed like Ryan was being very friendly with Tony since Tony was humoring him, but I guess that the tables have turned. Go ahead.
Because I'm a woman, maybe because I actually stood up for what is right. I stood up for the truth. And Tony's got some sketchy people on his late night show. Yeah, I honestly, I don't know. And if he can take all this heat from me, then please take it.